their guy and pace them throughout the game. But then understand that when it breaks down, you got that's a couple extra seconds you got to cover your guy. But they play a similar game in both Aaron Rodgers and Andrew Luck.
I mean, I think that's the huge thing. You have to plaster. And, you know, when guys get out of the pocket and receivers try to come back or receivers try to get down the field for the long ball, you have to stick with your guy. But when you lock them up and press them at the line for as long as these guys have, it makes your job a little bit easier.
And I guarantee you, these two quarters right now are licking their chops. Because they know what's happening with Andrew Luck. He doesn't have a ton of confidence right now.
But as a football, that's going to hit you in your chest at some point.
And he leads the league in interceptions, and he's missed a couple of games, so they can look at it that way too. And we just moments ago at the start of the show were talking about Aaron Rodgers and how he struggled to find his receivers that get space. Wasn't Andrew Luck struggling with that too?
No,
so what did the Colts have to do?
I think it's a total different difference. You just turn on the film. There's open receivers that Andrew Luck's just not hitting. Even on the crossing routes, T.Y. Hilton is open all the time, and he just cannot find him. I don't think it's a separation deal. I think it's a confidence play or an injury that's plaguing Andrew Luck right now.
Just bad decision making.
Bad decision making.
I think the thing is, though, he's been a bad decision maker, and the decisions have gotten better over the years. But he was high risk, high reward. He was going to throw some picks. We were going to be upset with some of the decisions he made, but he was also going to throw 4 touchdowns in that game and make you forget. Now you're not getting the good from him that you used to get.
The QBR rating for him has gone down in each of his 4 seasons now. It's in the 30s. It was once in the 60s. But is there anything you can put your finger on when you watch him play?
Right now, he's just missing. To be honest with you, it's not a situation where I feel his decisions are different from what they've always been. He's been a gunslinger. He's a guy that will stand in the pocket, look in the face of the rush, and deliver big throws. You remember the throw in the playoffs last year against Cincinnati. He steps up into the pocket, hits Moncrief in the corner of the end zone. That's a throw you wouldn't want a quarterback to make that he can. So you live with those things. But you see him now. The ball's missing high. That's why you're getting overthrows and interceptions on that. Had the crosser last week, he throws it right to Peanut Tillman. He can't do those things. He has to show the talent and the arm talent that he's shown in the other years.
And I'm looking at the body language of his wide receivers right now. When it's a missed throw or he's not accurate with the football, you can see it in the body. The confidence that they've had in Andrew Luck over the years is not the
They're
same.
wondering, who is this guy?
They're trying to figure out if he's an imposter.
Well, even at the end of regulation, before they kicked the field goal to get it to overtime, he almost threw a pick there.
Yeah.
And he already had the interceptions and then threw the one at the end of overtime that led to the game-winning field goal. It's a troubling situation.
Can
Sure.
firing your offensive coordinator going into this game be enough of a jolt to the offense?
Well, I'm not expecting the Dan Campbell effect out of firing Pep Hamilton. When you play against the Denver Broncos, it's not one coach that's going to make the difference. They need to figure out a way for the quarterback, number 12, to be a better player, and that's on him. And I think he will work to do in order to do that.
I agree. Pep Hamilton's not telling Andrew Luck to throw in the double coverage. That wasn't his fault. I think it's a lot to do with mentally with Andrew Luck making the next step.
And it seems like it's going to get a whole lot worse before it gets better, because we talked about the safeties and the corners, and we know about Denver's linebackers and their pass rush. This is the complete, total package of defense.
It's definitely a bad week to try to get out of a bad situation. Not the week for it.
Oh, you lost in overtime? Like, here's Denver.
Right, exactly with that.
All
right.
All right. Next week, college football's top 4 rankings will certainly look different because number 2 LSU and number 4 Alabama play Saturday. Marty Smith is in Tuscaloosa. He's taking us inside the program. Marty.
Back inside the program at Alabama, just across the street from Bryant-Denny Stadium at the iconic Ramajama. I'm with the owner, Gary. Gary, what is that?
Well, what we've got here is our 15-strip National Championship BLT. It's got 15 strips of bacon, one for every year that we won the national championship.
I think I better give that thing a ride.
Give it a try. I know you can
do
do it. Watch, there you go. Put a little stick out there. Roll Tide. Oh, wow, bacon.
That's a lot of bacon right there, brother.
When a moment turns romantic, why pause to take a pill? Or stop to find a bathroom? Cialis for daily use is approved to treat both erectile dysfunction and the urinary symptoms of BPH, like needing to go frequently, day or night. Tell your doctor about all your medical conditions and medicines and ask if your heart is healthy enough for sex. Do not take Cialis if you take nitrates for chest pain, as it may cause an unsafe drop in blood pressure. Do not drink alcohol in excess. Side effects may include headache, upset stomach, delayed backache, or muscle ache. To avoid long-term injury, get medical help right away for an erection lasting more than 4 hours. If you have any sudden decrease or loss in hearing or vision, or any symptoms of an allergic reaction, stop taking Cialis and get medical help right away. Ask your doctor about Cialis for daily use and a free 30-tablet trial.
An eagle on the back nine. A new sports car in your garage. Making a wise investment. More good reasons for a steak dinner.
Taco Bell's new Boss Wraps, a double portion of